What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn has been approached about promoting 53-year-old Mike Tyson. Wow. And this is what Eddie Hearn has to say. He said, "I would probably like to see it, but I kind of feel like it is a bit irresponsible to let a 53-year-old legend back in the ring. He looks pretty dangerous. It's the fascination of could he actually go in, at 53 and do some damage in the division? Maybe, maybe not. But should we be encouraging that from someone who is all-time great?" Eddie Hearn, you can clearly tell that he's undecided, and I think it's more to the safety of Mike Tyson versus what we can see. Now, us as fans, admirers of the sport, admirers of the legend, we have to understand that he is 53 years of age, so I can understand where Eddie Hearn is coming from, because see what happens. Eddie Hearn becomes involved in promoting Mike Tyson. That means he's okay and he's following, he's agreeing to Mike Tyson fighting at age 53. And let's say something happens to Mike, then he would be held responsible. And if you can really imagine what that would do for, first of all, Eddie Hearn and really boxing world as a whole, because all these fighters are talking about coming back. Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, you had David Haye talking about it. You also had Tony Bellew talking about it. You had a lot of fighters that's been talking about coming back to the sport. Mayweather mentioned it first, a little bit in time, that he's coming back to the sport. The truth of the matter is a lot of these guys, they miss the spotlight because, honestly, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like the lights, the fame, the fortune, the attention you get, how people look at you and view you. Sure, you're entertainment, but you're more than that, in the sense of you're a role model. You're an example to other people. You're so much when you're in that square circle, when you're putting pain to someone like Mike Tyson done again and again and again and again, okay? People just grew to you. It's almost like a worship kind of deal with some people, you know what I mean? Like, famous people are looked at as gods. A lot of these times people will really never see these guys or these people in real life, but that doesn't stop them from admiring them and believing in them, okay? So I think what Eddie Hearn is doing is he's playing the safe road. He's playing the safe road simply because he's like, look, I'm not going to put my reputation and someone else's health on the line just for a question mark to be answered. You know what I mean? Because I think Eddie does have a heart, and honestly, I think due to the fatalities that we seen last year, Patrick Day, okay, that really got to him. And I think if things are against the person, like it is Mike Tyson, I think actually it would, I think that's the reason why that's going on. Is actually Patrick Day. I wanted to get that right? I know people in the comments, just day, night, day. But no, like the Patrick Day incident, I think that really got to Eddie Hearn, because it makes you step back and look, what are you really doing? And especially if it's on a card of Eddie's. I don't think Eddie likes that idea, and I don't think he liked that feeling. Who would? Mike Tyson is an icon. Is he coming back? Does it excite me? Hell yeah, it excites me. I've done 6 videos about Mike coming back to the sport, since this whole thing started. But then, does anybody really want to see Mike hurt? That's the question you ask yourself. Do you really want to see Mike hurt? You might want to see him hurt somebody. But do you want to see him hurt? Because the first thing that's going to happen is, oh man, he was 53. And then somebody in hindsight is going to say, well, what the hell did Eddie Hearn doing promoting someone 53 years of age? And you know he has enemies, and you know these enemies are going to speculate and criticize and all this other stuff, right? So I think that's what Eddie thinks about when he thinks about Mike Tyson. Like, dude, Mike Tyson was fighting, when I was a kid, right? Like me, when I was a kid, he was fighting. And that was over 30 years ago. So now he comes back at age 53, even though he's the youngest and he's only 53, despite starting so early. What profit could you gain? And then you would gain profit. You think Eddie Hearn couldn't make money off Mike Tyson? I don't think that's the point. And obviously Eddie Hearn is not thinking about fortune or profit from Mike. He's thinking about, okay, safety, and the responsibility of keeping someone from being hurt, as opposed to someone thinking about a cash dollar, right? So that's what you look at, and you have to really keep in mind, because whoever promotes Mike, think about it, the bare knuckle fighting championships offered this man $20 million. Okay, so if the bare knuckle championship is offering this man $20 million to fight in a fighter with someone, what do you think the original boxing circuit will offer him? So it's not about him being marketable. He's always been marketable. But Eddie Hearn, I don't think that he wants to get in there. You know what I mean? And in fact, he is right, because he would be putting his credibility and reputation on the line, in judgment, because what happens? Like he said, it'll be irresponsible. Something happens to Mike, everybody's going to blame Eddie Hearn. And then people that are on the race card or the race baiting, they're going to blame the white man. Think about it. Let's just be real. That's exactly what will happen if Mike Tyson gets hurt, and Eddie Hearn will be hated, and that will be that. And that will be very, very bad for business regarding Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, and everything about boxing overall, because people are going to be looking at that. Because, see, look, here's the deal. Mike Tyson was famous for knocking people out. But don't you understand, Mike Tyson stretched. He stretched to other people, other medias, other sports. He stretched worldwide. There's someone in the Philippines knows Mike Tyson. Siberia, Amazon rainforest damn near, knows who Mike Tyson is in every country. Mike is famous, people. So to see Mike go in and go out like that and put himself in a situation on the promotion of Eddie Hearn, Eddie ain't going for it, And that's why I think he said what he said. That's my counterpunch. You guys tell me what you think about Eddie Hearn's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.